If you're hungry for summer flavor, Bob Evans has you covered. From sweet berries to savory bites, the new seasonal menu is packed full of fresh, farm-inspired goodness. And here to tell us what's new is Bob Holtkamp, President and Chief Marketing Officer at Bob Evans Restaurants. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my gosh. So we also have to talk about your role with Bob Evans Farmhouse Kitchen. It seems like that's where all the great ideas come from.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, Bob Evans has had a history of innovation, all built around what you said, the farm fresh ingredients and making food just taste really, really good. I mean, we are essentially a whole litany of different restaurants. We're farmhouse kitchens all across the Midwest, and always focused on the freshest, the most seasonal flavors. And therefore, every time you come to a Bob Evans, it's a little different because it's always built off the season.
That's what I noticed that every time we go in, it does seem to change with the seasons. Why is that? Why do you change up the menu?
Well, again, Bob Evans was a farmer. He knew what was going to be fresh at each harvest time. Right now, we are featuring strawberries. Strawberries are fresh right now. They're coming from farmers across the country for all of these different dishes. This right here is our quintessential strawberry hot cake platter.
Oh my
this
gosh.
is $6.99, by the way. So
really?
One of the things that Bob Evans was really famous for is finding great flavors, great seasonal flavors, and then delivering them at a really good price point. And so this is $6.99. You can couple it as part of our Farmer's Choice breakfast, where you get, you know, our hickory smoked bacon, as well as our great potatoes and eggs, fresh eggs made the way you want them. All of that is in our Farmer's Choice breakfast. But you know, there's so many other things to choose from.
Well, I see you brought like a few different things here. It looks like we've got like some breakfast items, maybe some lunch items. What else did you have for us here today, Bob?
We've had the strawberry hot cakes and griddle items for quite some time. This year, we've added on, it's strawberry plus chocolate. And families are really, really loving these. The kids love the strawberries and chocolate. Heck, mom and dad like that too as well. But if you don't want the chocolate, you know, you just go with the strawberry. We have great dishes all across. This is just representing our breakfast. For lunch and for dinner, the chicken salad fruit plate is something that has been on our menu for many years. Every year, it's slightly different. We add a little bit more fruit. We kind of move some things around and that sort of thing. But that chicken salad, not only can you get it as a fruit plate, but in our Pick 2 program as well. So you can pick a half sandwich and then a salad. The salad that we're featuring here is our summer berry salad. The sandwich is on our wheat bread. It's that chicken salad on our wheat bread. That is a great sandwich. And this entire thing starts at $8.99.
Oh,
so
that's fantastic.
The whole Pick 2 program is great for families.
Yeah, and then also with the chicken here, you got what, like some of the berries on this salad with a chicken breast on here?
Yeah, so this is our large full salad that is our summer berry salad. That features our strawberries, those fresh strawberries, fresh blueberries, some feta cheese, of course, on a bed of fresh greens, and then our balsamic dressing, or any choice dressing that you would like, and then finished with, you know, our fresh grilled chicken made to your liking. And so there's just a lot of really great seasonal items. And again, it's great for breakfast, great for lunch, great for dinner, and really great for the entire family.
Well, and that's the thing too, is like you mentioned, that this is also at a price point where it's not going to break the bank to feed the whole family.
Yeah, Bob Evans, you know, you're going to find choices all throughout our menu that are designed for the right portion and the right price. And so breakfast at Bob Evans is, you know, it starts around $4.99, you know. Our lunch special around the Pick 2, that starts at $8.99, and dinner starts at $8.99 as well. And so you're going to find great value. One of the things that Bob Evans, you know, really, really focuses on is making sure there are choices, again, for the whole family. We actually say that your dinner, your lunch, your breakfast, it's even tastes better when you're together. And so when we talk about families coming in and everybody sitting around the table, enjoying each other, enjoying the stories from the day, Bob Evans wants to make that mealtime that much better for them.
Well, I know my kids in particular are big fans of breakfast for dinner too, so that's always a possibility.
Yeah, we sell a lot of breakfast.
I'm sure.
We are known for our farm fresh, you know, eggs and bacon and sausage. You know, about, you know, over 50% of what we sell is going to be a breakfast item because people just love Bob Evans breakfast, and they'll love it for breakfast, but like you said, for lunch as well as even dinner.
Do you have a personal favorite here?
Oh, goodness. You know what? I love them all. This is probably my favorite right here is the Farmer's Choice Breakfast featuring our strawberries. You know, it's hard for me to get away from Bob Evans sausage, and I love, you know, over easy egg, you know, working that along with my sausage and my potatoes. And I just love our strawberries and our hotcakes. So those are always hot off the griddle. You know, we put fresh strawberries all over that. Of course, we'll give you some syrup if you like, but whipped topping on top, and then just a dash of powdered sugar. It gives them a little bit more sweetness, but you know, you get the freshness of the season through the strawberries.
Well, it all looks fantastic. Bob, somebody watching this and they'd like to learn more about Bob Evans and all of your different seasonal offerings, where can they go?
So go to any one of the Bob Evans restaurants in your neighborhood. That's the first thing. But go to bobevans.com and you'll be able to see every single thing that I wasn't able to show you today that is part of our seasonal menu. And like I said, this will be seasonal menu through the end of July, and then at the end of July, look for the next one. And so just about every 2 to 3 months, there'll be something else that we're going to feature that's fresh from the farm, right from the heritage of what Bob Evans built.
All right. Well, Bob with Bob Evans, thank you so much for being here with us today. And oh my gosh, it just looks so good. I feel like maybe for research purposes, we should probably dig in.
I think that would be great for everybody, sure.
All right. Well, thanks again for being here with us.
You bet. Thank you.